campers. So I want to do a series of videos this week about how to know that your specific chakra is blocked. The easiest ways and indications in my mind how to know it and how you can start to address it. I'm not going to go into details in those videos. Maybe I'll put some info on the screen, but I'm not going to go into details what are chakras, what every individual energy point is responsible for. I'm really not. There's so many ways that it manifests when it's blocked and when it's pure, cleared, and activated, right? And how can we deal with that? But I really want to cover the bottom line. So any person can have that light bulb moment if you have no knowledge about spirituality, if you haven't started your healing journey, if you haven't started that self-work. So that may like ring a bell and help you a little bit to address those issues. So I have my notes here because you know I'm thorough, so I don't forget anything. I've written down what I want to tell you. So we're going to start from root chakra today, right? That is your that's responsible for that security in your physical world, right? The bottom chakras are physical world, then we have the heart that is a bridge, and we have the upper ones that are spiritual, right? So we're gonna start from the free ones. The first one is the root, right? And the security, the being grounded and rooted in that physical world, right? So two ways that anyone can understand that is an indication that it might be blocked is first, you have issues with growing roots, right? You either obsessively fear to grow roots, or you want to, you just simply cannot. So what does it mean? Fear means that you have obsessive fear of commitment, obsessive fear of getting into relationship, obsessive fear in getting an apartment, buying an apartment, stabilizing in one place, getting a fixed job. You constantly move around from partner to partner, from job to job, jack of all trades, from city to city, because you think that that stability, that security will take away your freedom, right? Whereas that other a flip of a coin is that you would actually want that stability, but you cannot get it. So you try and you try and you try, you work and you work and you work. You really cannot hold a relationship. You really cannot hold a job. You either lose it, you get fired, or you're forced to change it. You cannot stay in one apartment. You look 5 years back and it's like your life is a bit of a mess. You would like that stability. You would like that place of your own in this world, but you cannot simply get that, right? So that's the first indication that your root chakra may be blocked. The second one is financial issues. So you never get that financial security. You work 2 jobs, you work 3 jobs, you try hard, you constantly open new businesses, you start new ventures, but no matter what you do, you're constantly from paycheck to paycheck. You cannot get more than what you actually need. You cannot get that financial stability. No idea, no new job, no new strategy, no new approach seems to work, right? So the couple of things that you can consider as an idea, obviously, if that resonates, if that's something that you struggle with, I would highly suggest to work with a specialist. If you feel guided to spirituality, you could work with a shadow worker, so someone like me that will walk you through your shadows and through your issues and help you to strip those layers. You could work with energy worker, a Reiki healer, a shaman. If that doesn't resonate, therapy is another option to get to the bottom of that. As a minimum, self-work. So it's not something that has quick fixes, right? It's not this magical pill solution. But things that you can start to consider on your own are, so first thing is to understand truly what abundance means. If you struggle with those things that I mentioned, it's because there's a lack of true understanding within you what abundance means. Abundance is having at the given moment what you need to survive, having food on your plate, having roof over your head, having the universe provide to you, and truly trusting in that. and abundance starts within, right? I'm not going to go into details all of those concepts because it would take a very long time, and those videos would be like 2 hours long. I'm just going to flag it for you, and then you can do your own research or get in session or whatever that is. And if you want more specific information, you can leave your comments as well, and I'll try to respond. But overall, how you can start fixing it, it's to correcting your understanding of abundance and the fact that it starts from within. Next thing is to switch your perspective from wanting to giving. Most people, they just want. I want this, I want that, I want more money, I want better job, what is it that you can give to the universe? What is your purpose? What is your gift in this life, right? How you can give, even if it's just energy, more gratitude for what you already have, more true happiness for what you already have. Get out of this constant wanting more, nothing is enough, because to universe, I sometimes explain this really quickly. To universe, we are like children. So imagine you have a child, you give them a gift, another gift, and they never satisfy. They're always like, I want something better, I want more, this is not enough. As a parent, you reach this point, or as an aunt or whatever, you reach this point like, I'm not gonna give you squat if you don't appreciate what I have put so much of my time, my money, my energy to give to you, and to you it's rubbish. I'm not going to give you anything else. Universe loves when we appreciate. The more we appreciate, the more we see what we have. Littlest things, the more we're going to get, right? Next thing to consider is fixing your relationship with money, which links to the previous ones, right? Money is energy. Money is just a tool of abundance in this physical world. You should not want money to have that on your bank account, to have power, to have people admire you, to people see you as successful. Success is values. It's not money, it's not physical, because that we will not take on our journey beyond this world, right? So fix your relationship with money. Constant wanting just for the sake of wanting, just for the sake of showing off, just for the sake of, you need to understand that money is energy. You shouldn't even know how much you have on your bank account. I never know, because I know it's going to come and go, because I know it's energy. It's just something that I need. It might as well be like a little colorful points, or like cards, as it happened in the communism. I don't care. I care to have what I need. Food, shelter. If I need to travel, then I know I'll have money to travel. If I need to buy myself something new because the old one is broken, I know I'll have the money to buy it. If I'll need a new deck of cards, I know I'll have the money to buy it. I don't even care how much it costs and how much money do I have, because it's energy. So fixing your relationship with money, with the concept of money, of what it actually is, can help you as well. And the final one that I put in is understanding the roots and the stability. It is a complicated topic as well, and I've actually done a reading for a collective that I connected to this energy as well. So you can find that on my channel if you want to find a little bit more information. But bottom line is, for you, if you have to understand what growing roots and stability actually means, right? So going back to that first point, whether you have obsessive panic, fear, or you want it but you cannot get it, you truly need to understand what it means. And I always give this analogy of a turtle, right? Turtle is that true roots and the true stability, because it creates it within its shell. Within its shell, it feels comfortable. This is his home. This is his stability. Those are his roots, right? When he feels comfortable in a certain environment, he can drop that shell, leave out, roam around, and it's always there. My house is there. I can come back to it. But when it needs to leave to another location, because destiny, path, life, whatever you want to call it, calls you someplace else, you get into that shelf and you move, right? So when you have fear of commitment, to get a partner, to get a new house, you don't understand that the stability is within. That person will not interfere with that. You can easily start a relationship, and when the mutual thing is over, you just get back to your shell and you move on. And similarly to when you want to get it, you need to truly understand why you want it, because that stability needs to exist within you in order for you to be able to externalize it and actually grow physical roots in the physical world. So to get the house and to get the relationship. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. And tomorrow we will do next, which is sacral.